What people, I am the jiggiest, but today I'm definitely feeling less than a little jiggy. Welcome to episode 5 of my AOTW. Now I'm gonna start with the backstory of my name and intro, and then I'll explain what's going on. Take it back to like 6-7 years ago when I first got my PS4, needed a new PSN username, and coincidentally, at that time, I took a real interest in Will Smith and his music. I'm not sure if he brought a new film out or what was going on, but I started to really see him as a role model after everything he's done. And the main song that I would listen to was Getting Jiggy with It. So if you don't know, pause this and go check that song out right now. And I'd listen to the lyrics and I really started to think, like, who gets more jiggy with it than me? No one. I am the jiggiest nigga you will ever meet. So I just slapped in the jiggiest 69. Had to drop the 69 for Instagram and YouTube because I didn't think that would cross over so well. So it slowly started to take, anytime anyone heard that, they knew they were talking about me. Probably getting laughed at behind my back, but, it is what it is. It is sad as well because I did give myself that nickname. It's not like I asked anyone to call me it. But it's not so bad now because once I decided that I was gonna release music at some point, I decided, yeah, fuck it, that can be my name for the music as well. So that's a bit different when you ask people to call you by your artist name or whatever. I had different ideas for that as well, but we can go into that in another video in future. So when I decided to start this channel, I knew it had to be something to do with the jiggiest. As you can tell by my profile picture, it's the same yin yang, but just flipped. And initially, all I was going to post on this channel was just this kind of setup with me talking to myself to the mic, but way more of a diary rather than an actual show, I guess you could call it. And as I say, the plan is now to make this into a proper podcast, but initially it was just going to be every couple of days or every week, every month. Just release 5-10 minutes of me talking to myself, maybe a message to my future self, whatever. And if anyone else were to find it and listen to it, then hopefully they can maybe relate and maybe it could help, because I've always wanted to write a diary, but I'm so lazy when it comes to reading and writing. I'm way more of a visual learner. So I decided, yeah, maybe I'll actually do it if it's online and I can come back to it whenever and just press play and put in my headphones. And I actually got this idea from a guy that I met at work. Shout out Mitz. He released 2 videos of this same format, just talking to himself in a mic, 5-10 minutes, and just with some cover art and just slapping it on YouTube. If you've got time, check those out. Again, every video I'm shouting out someone else, but those videos will be in the description. And he won't mind me saying they're not the greatest videos on YouTube, but they were the catalyst for this channel. Because the content was going to be more somber and just me talking about my feelings, etc., it was easy. I'm not going to be the jiggiest on this channel. I'm only going to be a little jiggy. But sometimes it gets even worse than that. And that's why today I'm feeling less than a little jiggy. I've been battling with my demons for a while now, as everyone does. But luckily I've been able to start speaking to someone to try and find a solution, and hopefully I can start feeling normal again. This is really hard. This is really hard to talk about because you never want to feel like you're going, oh, look at me, I'm suffering. Like, with mental health, it's a lot harder to say you need help because it sounds like you're just jumping on a bandwagon. But this is something I've realized over the years. You don't need to be suffering with depression or anxiety or whatever else there is to ask for help. You can just be having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, something in particular. There could have been one thing in particular that you can't stop thinking about, stressing over. It's okay to ask for help. And slowly but surely, everyone's starting to accept it, and everyone's being more willing to speak about these kind of things and help people that are struggling. But it still doesn't make it any easier, the initial hurdle of telling someone, anyone, I need help. So my advice of the week is to talk to someone, whether that's a friend, a family member, a stranger, your doctor. Just talk to someone. No matter whether you feel it's worth it or not, even if you don't feel sad, even if you don't feel angry or stressed, even if you think you're in an all right place for now and you're just going along and doing your own thing, talk to someone. One of the biggest things for me is when someone asks me, "Are you okay?" But you know, when they ask twice, of course, everyone, whenever you ask, "Are you okay?" you're gonna go, "Yeah, of course, I'm fine." But when they ask, "No, are you okay?" Bro, a couple people have done that to me over the past couple years, and I just want to cry. I can feel myself welling up now. I just want to cry, man, because I want to say no. I still don't. I still say, yeah, man's calm, innit? And for me, it's not even a male pride thing. For me, I don't really have that. I grew up with my mum for the most part, so my friends will tell you, I'm very sensitive. I'm in touch with that. And for me, it's more just I don't want to stress anyone else. I come from that side. I don't want anyone to worry about me. You know, I'm just doing my thing. Especially when I know people are going through what I would say is worse. But then again, you shouldn't compare. Oh, bloody hell. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And yeah, man, that second, "Are you okay?" I just want to cry because no, I'm not. And it's been a long battle, and it's gonna be. Life is a battle. You know, one of the most poignant things my dad has ever said to me is about the meaning of life. And no matter what you believe, no matter what how you feel about that question, the only answer is to enjoy life. Enjoy it every moment while you can. Enjoy the people you spend it with, the food you eat, the things you see and hear, everything. Take it all in and enjoy it. But of course, I won't even say sometimes, most of the time, it's hard. For most people, it's hard to enjoy life. Life is fucked. And that's the other side of it. Life is utterly fucked in any way you look at it. You know, of course, we're coming towards the end of a pandemic. However you feel about that is really, you know, hit people hard in many different ways, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, especially if you've lost people. Like it's been tough, but life in general, like without it, life is tough anyway. So I'm not here to say, "Oh, yeah, man, go enjoy life. You're struggling. Oh, nah, don't worry, go enjoy life." Nah, 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 nah. I'm just here to say that's the goal. The goal is to enjoy life. If you're already there, then lucky you. But I'd still tell you to go chat to someone, you know, just in case. You might not even know that you're sad subconsciously or upset or, as I say, stressing about something, anything. Just speak to someone. Or if you think you're calm, go ask that person twice. Are you okay? Are you good? Make sure they know as well, and you know as well. You don't have to tell people what the problem is. That's the biggest thing for me when I've been trying to be there for someone, and you know they don't want to tell you what's going on because they're the same as me. They don't want to stress you out. They don't want you to worry about them. I told him, you ain't got to tell me what the actual problem is. You just tell me if you're good. If you're not good, come. Man will just make sure, you know, if I cook, then I'll make an extra plate for you. Or if we're going out, I'll make sure I'll holler you. Or if we don't speak for a while, I'll make sure to check up on you. Whatever it is, it's the little things that matter. And everyone's different as well. Everyone reacts differently. For me, I like my own space. I like to be alone. But then at the same time, if I'm fighting my own demons, I need people around me, but I can't have people around me because I want to be by myself. It's techie, but as I say, I'm figuring it out myself, what's best for me, and everyone has to figure out what's best for them. I don't really know what to say. You know, I'm about to cry myself. I've not cried in a while, and it'll be good to, you know, just let some shit out. I don't know. This will probably be a short one. That was my intention. I probably waffled on for a little bit. So God bless, and I hope y'all take my advice.